talk about the gatekeepers. Anybody know what gatekeepers are? Anybody knows what a pyramid is, basically? Oh yeah, it's about to get real deep. If God willing, this video right here about to be deep, because it needs to be said. Now, oftentimes you would think my so-called race is deceived more by the other race, which in reality is kind of the case, but there's a little twist to it. What they do is they usually use your own race to deceive you, not the same race. I'm gonna say that shit again because people still don't get it. They usually use your own race to program you or to deceive you. If they was to come at you with them all the time, you wouldn't fall for it. You wouldn't vibe to it. You wouldn't connect to it. You wouldn't gravitate to it. What do I mean? If Nicki Minaj was not black, most women would not gravitate towards the way she acts. All this bad bitch shit going on, yes, and let me say this before people just think that I'm just talking, it's just on one race. No, it's all races, but I'm dealing with this right now. So y'all need to use y'all minds and stop with all that nitpicking bullshit. Because ain't no race innocent, but we're going to talk about why black people are deceived. This is what we're talking about in this video. All right? Nicki Minaj and them are used to program women. And look what happened. And it started way before that. It ain't like Nicki Minaj is the first one who did it. What about Lil Kim? But see, people will say, nah, that's Lil Kim, that's that shit. That's good. That's good. That's not deception. That ain't destroying nobody. Look, she's famous. She got money. Don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Was she talking about God? And I'm not trying to be no angel in this video. I'm just saying what's real. We all addicted to sin in some way or another. I'm not saying I'm not. But I'm no damn fool. I'm not going to sweep it under the rug and act like I'm some perfect person that's not addicted to it. It's bullshit. They're always going to use people who look like you to deceive you. Plain and simple. They have also convinced this group of people that they are nobody. You're just supposed to be a basketball player or a drug dealer. That's all you could be. That's bullshit. And the reason why you believe that, because your history has been hidden. And since your history has been hidden, you think all you could be is a basketball player or a musician or a drug dealer. Because that's all you see. Anyways, man, the people, like, when it comes to men, they be like, oh, that's that dude right there, Pac, Scarface, etc., etc. They against the government, dog. Ain't no way they would deceive us. Are you sure about that? Again, did they talk about God more than sex, violence, and all that other shit? Don't get me wrong, Pac, that dude, that's my dude. All them do, even Jay-Z, but I know he sold out. I'm not going to lie to myself. Because if I lie to myself and say Jay-Z didn't sell out because he's black, then I'm deceiving myself, and then I won't analyze what is selling out. How do I know who did, and what do I need to look for, this or that? But you know what people are going to say? You're just saying that Jay-Z couldn't make it that way. He needed help from the Illuminati. Nah, he could do it himself, but that's not the way the world works, because the world is a pyramid. So therefore, he would get blackballed like a lot of people who don't sell out. You have to sell out, dog. There's no way around it, man. But people think, oh, he's black. He gonna find a way around it. A lot of black people think, oh, well, that entertainer's black. He found a loophole. He found a cheat code. No, he didn't. It's already covered. The elite already got it covered. You not getting up here unless you come through us and do what we do. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And the deception comes in where people believe these people, I could be a billionaire. Yeah, you can, but you're going to have to sell out at some point. Or they're going to stop you from doing what you do, period. And it ain't just music. It could be anything. Because people still have yet to realize who really runs this damn show. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The elite are wicked. There's no way around this shit. So you're trying to tell me anybody who get on TV and get spotlight, some of them just tap dance around this shit? I don't think so. Anybody who had a record deal, a big record deal, or been on TV had to do something. So therefore, I can't trust them. I could fuck with them, like I like your music and all that. But as far as the spiritual stuff, like when it comes to like, are you deceiving me? Possibly keeping me from what God wants me to do in life? Yeah, I can't trust you on that one. Another way there's deception is the females. The females have been programmed and deceived to believe that they are stronger than men. They are strong, but they're not. They use their strength in a way a man should be used. A man was created to use his strength. So therefore, they're weak. They can only be strong when they do things that females are created to be strong doing, not the shit men are created to be doing. Half that shit, they shouldn't even be in that position, and they are because of some man put them in that position by not doing his part. So as a result, a lot of women actually believe I'm stronger than men. Men are weak, and many men are weak because they've been feminized. Like Russell Westbrook and all these other people wearing pink pants and tight shirts and looking gay and shit. You think that don't affect your kids? A kid gonna look at somebody who look just like him and he gonna gravitate towards that. And you wonder why so many people running around here feminized now. It's getting to the point that all the men gonna be feminized. Notice they don't do that with Tom Brady. You don't see Tom Brady walking out looking gay. Well, sometimes a little bit, but not to the point that I've seen Russell Westbrook and all them other guys. That's some bullshit. But your little kids are seeing this and y'all act like this is nothing. It is something. It means something. But to everybody else, it don't mean nothing. And that's another way they're deceived by the fucking sports. Oh, because it's got mostly black people, it must be real. There's no way this shit fake. They just successful black people. You just hating. I'm telling you who run the show, dog. They are talented by God, but who runs the show? Who determines who gonna get in here? Oh, you don't want to do this or that? You're gone. This is a scripted league, and if we want Tom Brady to win 6 rings, that's what's gonna happen. If you don't comply, Cam Newton, and you better not grab that football when you drop it on the ground like in that Super Bowl either. And we're gonna put you in Super Bowl 50 for the 50th anniversary Black Panthers party. And then everybody gonna say you're crazy if you point this out. Everybody gonna say in the world, oh, you just tripping, dog. That's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence that the Panthers was in the 50th Super Bowl and the Black Panthers was at the halftime show. And they had Black Panther, Cam Newton, Huey Newton. That's just a big coincidence, right? Sure it was. See, the thing about this, people love to say, conspiracy. You know what I got to say about people who say conspiracy this, conspiracy theory? You're a coincidence theorist. Yeah, conspiracy theorists. They are coincidence theorists. What does that mean? Everything that they see coincidental, they just dismiss. It's just a coincidence. How many more coincidences do you need to see? I'm tired of writing it all. Like, that's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence that nobody got the coronavirus but celebrities. And then some people say, well, I know who got it. Even if people go get tested, they be like, you got it. You got it. They can just say that. That's why I'm not going to get tested for shit unless God got me. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die. If I'm sick, God will say, hey, you sick. My body going to let me know. You sick, well, you can't get over this one. You're going to have to go to the hospital. Other than that, I'm not going to get tested. I'm not taking a Visine or vaccines, none of that bullshit. Because I don't trust them, man. So anything they putting on that TV, I'm not trying to hear it. I really ain't, man. And y'all need to, it's amazing how people say the government's a lie, but yet they listen to the people that the government had created. Like the Michael Jordans and all that. Yes, God gave Michael Jordan the talent, but that would have never happened if the elite didn't allow it. They could have blackballed Jordan. They could blackball anybody they want, man, because they run the show. So if y'all want to go in the entertainment industry and think that I'm a tap dance around it, be my guest, but you're not tap dancing around shit. The thing is, the biggest deception comes in when people say, oh, they look like me. So since they look like me, there's no way they're deceiving. That's the biggest mistake you can make. They're the ones deceiving you the most. The ones that look like you are the ones that are deceiving you the most. They're called gatekeepers. Back in the day, they used to be called the people who would watch the slaves. Now it's just different. We all slaves. All races are slaves now. But when it comes to the industry, if they want to deceive this particular group of people, they're going to use people to look like them to do it, because that's going to have the most effect on it. It'd be awful hard for you to use some suburban kid that don't look nothing like you or talk nothing like you or try to deceive them type of people. It's not going to happen. They have to come a different way. They have to come with somebody who looks just like you. You can't tell me that music that talks about sex, murder, rape, and all that, and I love rap music, so you can't say I'm hating. You can't say that that's from God, and it has no effect on people or the community. That's bullshit. See, people love to play with fire and act like I'm not going to get burned. I can play in this fire, but it ain't going to burn my hand. Granted, I can listen to rap music and it really don't affect me because I'm older now. But what about a kid that's 15? What about me at 15? Nah, it's a big difference. The shit got to get gone. Another way that there's deception is you got to be this hard gangster or you're not a man. That's deception. And it's really weak because that's a weak vibration. That's not your strongest vibration. Your mind, how you think. Your heart. Nobody, but people think that heart part is a gangster. They have been deceived to believe that being a gangster is what you should be. All because of reputation. Just imagine if you took that same energy of trying to be a gangster and really trying to be a so-called, what you would call king. And I know some people told me in the past, there's only one king, trying to argue over something as if they're not smart enough to know what the hell I'm talking about. But then turn around and go back to calling each other, I'm a nigga. That's bullshit. That affects you. I don't think like I'm a nigga no more. I don't want to be a nigga because I know the poison behind it. Yeah, and when I was younger, yeah, that sound cool. Yeah, I'm a nigga, dog. Hell no, I'm not. Because I know now that was programmed. That they programmed you to want to be that. How much longer are motherfuckers still going to try to be that? How much longer are women still going to try to be the bad bitch? At what point do you realize this shit is programming? This ain't us. We're better than this. But see, the deception comes in when people think they can play in the fire and not get burned. In other words, I can still be the bad bitch and a nigga, and I'm still going to be great in life. Nah, you're not going to reach your full potential. It's a stumbling block to keep you from reaching your full potential. No way around it. Either it's like you can't serve two masters. You're going to submit to one. One or the other is going to overtake you at some point. So if I try to be a nigga and a king, at some point, one or the other is going to take over. Can't be both, because you're never going to reach the full potential of either one. And you really want to reach the full potential of one. Not sure if I explained that right, but I think y'all are smart enough to get the point. Anyways, man, bottom line, stop acting like the people that just because somebody look like, just like Obama. Perfect example. Oh, black president, man, I don't give a fuck. He still works with them. When I say them, I mean the elite. People act like black people are not in the elite. Are you serious? What makes you think they not? You think it's just white people. You crazy as fuck if you believe that. It's all kind of people in that motherfucker. Every race in the elite. I don't know what make y'all believe it's not. It's really not even about race like that with the elite. The elite only use the race to divide all of us normal people that aren't a part of the elite, so we'll fight against each other and shit. They don't want us to come together. That's all the elite use the race card for. But as far as elite, they got all kind of races in there. But y'all think that, oh, no, not the black people, man. Ain't no way. Y'all tripping. A lot of us sold out. And it's time for people to accept it. The same way that y'all look at certain people like, oh, that race is deceiving. This race is deceiving. Your race is deceiving too. And until people grasp that and say, oh, no, he's black, that's a brother, he's not deceiving me, you're always going to be deceived because you don't understand. You don't understand that most of the deception is coming from the ones that look just like you. That's just facts. That doesn't mean the higher up is not the hand that's moving this shit. I'm not saying that. They are the main ones that's moving it, but you can't excuse who's deceiving you. Because now that you can't just say, well, I know you're deceiving me, but you're black, so I'm gonna just look at the guy on top. And it is still gonna have an effect on you. You still letting people get away with shit they shouldn't be getting away with. Right? But ain't nobody trying to hear this shit, man. People are gonna go back to acting like color is some bulletproof vest that just stops people from being deceived, or nobody of my race deceives. Nobody. No black man deceives, man. Nah, you tripping. Nicki Minaj ain't programming these women. That's bullshit. Almost every woman I see, I as soon as I see them act the way they act, Nicki Minaj all day long. I'm like, damn. I just ran into Nicki Minaj over and over and over like 30 times a day. Come on, man. That bad bitch shit is dead. But you know what? These women ain't gonna let go of it. Why? Because of the rap music. And the rap music is accepted. People have accepted the poison. People glorify and love the poison. So therefore, ain't nothing gonna change. Why do they love and glorify the poison? Because they feel like it's a part of them. They feel like this is who they are. And that's the lie. That's the deception. You have to go back and see who you really are. But nobody want to do that. They just accept what they've been programmed to be. These are facts, man. That's why when I still listen to rap music, but I'm not gonna let it program me. I shouldn't listen to it at all, to be honest with you. I shouldn't watch sports at all, to be honest with you, because I'm watching a lie. I'm watching a staged event that's already predetermined for money and bets in Vegas. So I really shouldn't be watching it, to be honest with you. But it's entertainment. But I'm no fool, and that's what people gotta realize. This shit is entertainment. But they see somebody like Jay-Z and all them, fighting in elevators, staged events. All these things are staged events, man. All of it. If it's on TV, it's fucking fake. I'm gonna say 97% on TV is fake. Back to Obama, the savior Obama. We got a black president now, man. I don't give a fuck. He still was part of the elite. He did his agenda. He probably was put there to make the other races of people mad and try to start war and fights. Like I say, they use racism to make us fight. They don't fight. They chilling with each other and close off meetings or islands and shit. All kind of races. But when it comes to us, they want us to fight against each other, and that's what they use. Let me use Obama first to make this group of people mad. Then we're going to flip it and bring Trump back and make the other people feel like they're winning and make the other group of people mad. So to keep them fighting against each other. Same thing with the boxing and shit. The black guy and the white guy have people fighting and arguing over dumb shit. This is what they do, man. But y'all still don't get it. Y'all love to be separated. All y'all races of people out here, y'all love to be separated. That's why y'all racist and shit. That's why y'all hate each other, because y'all don't know no better. Y'all don't understand that we all one person. But ain't nobody gonna get it. So yeah, man, I'm done with this shit, man. If I had more time, I could have done a better job than what I did, but it is what it is, man. But moral of the story is, stop thinking that your same race ain't deceiving you. That's bullshit. That's the biggest bullshit. That's the biggest problem. And that's why people ain't never gonna change. Because they act like, well, he's against the government. He said he was in his music, so he must be. What makes you think he is? It's already been proven 50 Cent and a lot of other people are agents. Put there to watch over and mold people and make people act certain ways and all that bullshit. And it works. Like it said, if possible, it says in the Bible, if possible, they would deceive the elect, the very elect. That means everybody in this motherfucker going to be deceived except for a small group of people that has been elected, that's been elected to see all through the bullshit. Everybody else deceived. Like this coronavirus thing. In my heart, I don't think so. You know, God forgive me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to put out false information. But in my heart, something triggered me saying something ain't right with this. And I think, like I said, I think what they might do, because the real Passover, what y'all say Easter, the real Passover just happened and people was on lockdown. And I think what they might do is, Trump already said he wants everybody in church on Easter, their God, their false God. By Easter, everything will be all back to normal and they'll have everybody in the church worshiping their God Esther. Egg ain't got nothing to do with Christ at all. Just saying. And why do they need celebrity to say, hey, I got this disease. I got it. Because once they say that it's over, they need you to still believe that it's still there and it really happened. And meanwhile, the banks and all that banking off of this so-called situation right now. These people are not stupid, man. They already know they study us. They know how we going to act when they do certain shit. The man is saying, man, they sit around and run this whole world and make us look like dummies and sheep. And we fall for it, man. Because we believe everything they say. Oh, the government said it. It must be true. Come on, man. You got to start thinking with God, not with what Obama said or what Trump said. I don't give a fuck what Trump said or Obama said. What does that got to do with God? I already know they're against God. Once y'all know that, then you won't care about what they saying. But y'all still think they are God. I can't eat without the government and all this. You still think they God. And that's people's problems. Government is clearly against God. I'm out this motherfucker, man. I don't know what else to say, man. Like I said, man, deception gonna keep happening. People gonna keep thinking they gotta be a gangster to be a man. Women gonna keep thinking they gotta be a bad bitch because it's better. And I got 80,000 men in my phone. That's better than having one good man. All that bullshit. And then when it's all said and done, when it's too late, then everybody want to start acting good and all that bullshit. Nah, do that shit now. Especially y'all younger people. Do this shit now, man. Don't wait until later. That's what everybody else doing. Don't be deceived like everybody else. People don't know how great they really could be, and that's sad, man. Because they've been programmed to believe that they're just this. You're just this. And not only that, before I leave, they also make the other races believe, oh, these people just came from trees, dog. What does that do? That makes other races not respect those people. So in other words, if Angela had the same store I had, most people gonna go to Angela and give her business. They ain't gonna come to me. They ain't gonna come to me. They be like, shit, all right, hey, that black dude, man. Nah, we really don't. See, that's the way the world made us look like we just some gangsters and all this other bullshit. And as a result, everybody, all the other races look at us that way. That's why them Boys in the Hood movies and all that was bullshit. Because look at the picture painted. Now everybody think that this is who you are, and it's a problem. Because now people can't come together. You know, other races can't come together because, man, them gangsters, man, let me lock my door. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And then my race of people glorify and keep upholding it. Let me post on World Star, we fighting. It's bullshit. Because why? Because everybody think this is cool. Everybody think this is what it is. It's bullshit, man. Deception.